Hi everyone. Just a quick video for week 2 of Islam. I know you guys are already into the practice, and I hope it's going well, or going interestingly at least. About the practice, I know there's some variations on a theme in the write-up for the practice. I think personally, I just would suggest the bowing practice, which is, bowing to the right and then bowing to the left. And it's La ilaha illallah. There is no God but God, or there is nothing but God. La ilaha illallah. Coming back to the center, and I love that image of the wheat or the grass blowing in the wind. So it's like I would sort of hold that in my mind while doing it. So those are just suggestions, and you have the reaction that you have to it, and that'll be interesting to see. Overall, I guess I was just going to share some interesting questions that I'm coming across lately. I'm out here in this beautiful nature here, and more ways digging into or reflecting on why I come out here so much. And I'm doing an online course called The Practice of Direct Awakening with a guy called Craig Hamilton, and some of the practices have to do, one of the meditations has to do with being completely natural. So you do a 30-minute meditation where you're just completely natural. And what does that mean? It's just like whatever arises in you, it's natural. To see everything that I see, everything that I'm aware of, as being natural inside of me. And that made me think that may be one of the reasons why I come out here. Because if we call the enlightened state the natural state, our natural state, and our awareness of who we really are, and therefore our natural state, then it makes sense to come to places that are natural to help to support you to get into that state, the natural state. And then the follow-up question is, how are we unnatural? How do we become unnatural? Is that even possible to be unnatural? And this is an interesting question in this context of studying the world's religions, because what are we actually doing with this study of religions and with the practices of spirituality? Is it our attempt, therefore, to lose what we might call is unnatural and become natural? Is that what the practice is about? Are we trying to evolve ourselves, or actually are we trying to uncover ourselves? Are we recovering something that was inherently natural that somehow got covered up in our history, our own personal history, or in many lives, something that got covered up that we're actually just trying to get back to? And it seems to me that both views exist in religion, so it's just something to reflect on. I can certainly see it both ways, and perhaps it's one of those both and things. Yes, we are evolving, and yes, we are uncovering the natural state. But nevertheless, there's a sense that in meditation practice, at some point, what is happening is a kind of surrender to what's greater than our small sense of ourselves. So in that sense, it is a surrender to what's natural, right? To what is with us all the time, what is already true. So that it is about losing something rather than gaining something. Losing what's between us and the awareness of who we really are. And so I'm just putting that out there as a reflection, another reflection for this week to stimulate the thought patterns while you're doing your bowing to God. See what happens. And have a good rest of the week. And I look forward to all of your posts and your practice reports this coming weekend. Okay.